Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the new comic book day haul videos. It's been a while. As you can see, I just haven't picked up my comics in a long time. I went a couple weeks without going, and then I ended up going to New York for New York Comic Con. So I have 5 weeks worth of comics that I just picked up, and I want to show you guys what those are. Alright guys, so here's all the comics here. It's 5 weeks worth, and I tried to separate them by weeks. So this here is the earliest week. This is September 25th, and I'll go over those first. First thing I want to show you guys is we do got the DC Connect number 53. I'd like to pick this up because it's free. Alright, first issue we got is Action Comics 1069. And I realize that they're actually coming out with this every week now. I must have missed some of the news or something, because when I was looking through each of these weekly piles, there was an Action Comics in each one, so that's crazy. Then we got The Flash number 13. Then we got Batman The Long Halloween, The Last Halloween. So I'm really excited to dive into this one. I'm sure you guys know The Long Halloween is one of the most famous Batman stories. So I'm glad they're finally coming out with another story within that. Alright, so just a couple comics there for that week. Next week we got October 2nd, and I already started pegging some of these, but this one is The Walking Dead Deluxe number 98. Then we got the DC All In special. It's like double-sided, so I'm not sure. Looks like one side is showing the absolute versions. It's really cool. It's got all the different covers and some previews over here. Then we got TMNT Night Watcher number 2. Haven't started this one yet, so really interested in this one. This one's being written by Juni Ba. And I just love that they're not only restarting the numbering on the main series, they also got a couple different series going on, including the Night Watcher. They also have like Mutant Nation, and I think there's a couple other ones, I'm not sure. But they're really kind of expanding the Turtle universe, it seems like. And then My Adventures with Superman number 5. And then we got Batman 153. It's a pretty dope cover. Looks like a pretty classic cover right there. That's George Jimenez on the art. Alright, so that's it for that week. Next up we got the 9th. And we got Absolute Batman #1. And I don't know, people have said some stuff about the logo, but I'm kind of digging it. I like this. It's done by Scott Snyder, Nick Dragotta, Frank Martin. And I don't know, I'm probably going to get the Absolute Superman, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get Absolute Wonder Woman. I know I saw some solicits for like several months from now for Flash and Green Lantern as well. But I really just don't know. It's going to be a lot of titles running at the same time, so I'm going to have to take a look at my polls. I've been cutting down on some of the stuff, including like the Ghost Machine universe. I've been cutting down on that, and possibly also the Energon universe. And with some of the DC miniseries, I've been kind of holding and not pulling them. But we'll see. This Absolute universe looks pretty dope. Then we got Action 1070. And it looks like we got Mon-El in the picture here. That's a pretty dope cover there. This is Mark Waid. Then we got Batman and Robin #14. I'm really digging this book right here. It's just so good. I love just the whole dynamic. And got a Green Lantern Civil Core special. I don't really know what this one is. I've been behind on some Green Lantern stuff, but it looks definitely interesting, so I went ahead and kept it in my pile. But it's cool because you got all the different characters in here. So definitely interesting to dive into. So that's it for that pile. Next up we got October 16th. Go with the first one here. We got Batman Full Moon. It's a Black Label miniseries. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one. I just thought this cover was like super dope. And just the art, I'm not sure if I'm really into the art as much. I mean, it's really good stuff. But not really into picking up all the Black Label stuff, but I figure #1 issue looks pretty dope. I'm going to give it a shot, and if I like it, I will probably continue it, but most likely not. So, Batman Full Moon #1. Then we got Batman Superman World's Finest #32. Next up, we got Walking Dead Deluxe number 99. We are getting pretty close to Negan. And I'm still like several issues behind on this, but of course, you know, watch the whole series. So kind of have an idea of what to expect going in. But I'm just really excited for this. I've just been enjoying reading this whole series, and I don't mind that they're only coming out in floppies right now. I don't know, I heard they're not coming out with these in collected, but I'm not really sure. So that's number 99. Then we got Batman and Robin Year 1. This one's written by Mark Waid. And this one looks interesting. It kind of has just like some nostalgia vibes with the type of art that they're doing with it. And, you know, I guess just talking about their first year on the job. And, you know, that's always a big hit, especially with Dick Grayson in the Robin suit. I think this is going to be a good story. And what's kind of good about these sort of things, I don't know if it's really kind of the intent, but with the whole year ones, you know that they're going to make it. You know there's not going to be anything too dramatic that's going to happen with at least any of the main characters that are still around in today's universe. I don't know, have you guys ever seen a year one where it affects the current universe, or is it just kind of a really cool, fun story that talks about the origin and how the characters came to be today? I don't know if there's been a situation where it changed the current continuity. You guys tell me. Looks like they got an AEW comic now. That's pretty interesting. And then Action Comics 1071. And then lastly for this week, Green Lantern number 16. That's a pretty cool cover there. Alright, let's move those over a little bit. And we got one more week to show you guys. This is last week's comics. Just so you guys know, it looks like there's a lot of DC here, but I have a small pull list at my local comic book shop. That's what this is. And then I have a bunch that I get from DCBS as well. So there's titles that I don't even get from the LCS. They're just being done at DCBS. So next up is Scarlet Witch number 5. It's like we got Daredevil on the cover. I think I saw Steve Orlando at near Comic-Con, and I wanted to get a signature, but I didn't have any of my comics. I didn't want to buy something. That's number 5 of Scarlet Witch. Next up, we got Superman number 19. So that's interesting. I'm not sure when this began, but you got Joshua Williamson and Dan Mora. That's pretty awesome. I just love Dan Mora's art. It's just so classic. And I've been seeing ads for this. Have you guys seen this? What are your thoughts? I just recently rewatched some of the old Superman movies, and those are the movies I grew up with. Surprisingly, I feel like they hold up. Even the later ones, 3 and 4, I really love watching those. But yeah, just Christopher Reeve just has like the look, the demeanor, just everything. Next up, we got Action Comics 1072. The Flash, number 14. And I just realized this. I don't know if they are doing this on other... Oh yeah, they're doing it on Superman 2, it looks like. But it looks like they're doing the legacy numbers on here. That's interesting. So this is Flash 14, Legacy 814. Just kind of trying to satisfy both camps of collectors of comic books. And then lastly, we got some Turtles books. We got TMNT number 3. I went ahead and picked up covers A and C. It's the main cover here, and this is the Kevin Eastman cover. I believe I picked this up because, I don't know if I told you guys, I missed a month of ordering on DCBS, and they're like a month or 2 in advance, so I may have missed some comics. But yeah, I just picked this up from there. I don't think that they're pulling Turtles for me anymore because I grabbed both of these off of the shelf, which is fine. I can grab them from DCBS, but I think I missed some comics. Yeah, so this one's the Leo on the cover, and that is pretty dope. I wish I had brought some of these to New York Comic Con because Jason Aaron was there, but I've already got like, I want to say like 3 or 4 different things signed by him at previous cons. He's been mad busy this year. Been at several conventions, writing several different books. So that's pretty crazy, but that's number 3 here. And I don't know, I just think they're doing the Turtles run super well lately, just really taking care of that franchise. And the animated movie that came out, I think it was this year or maybe last year, that was pretty cool too. I enjoyed it. There's supposed to be a game that just came out, so I'm going to try that out. But yeah, that's TMNT number 3. And there's so many good covers for these first several issues. I don't know if they're going to keep doing that many covers in the long run, but there's just so many, and that's like so tempting to get a whole bunch. But just going to get these in the main covers for the most part, and might pick up the Kevin Eastman cover every now and then. I don't know. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you enjoyed the haul. Got 5 weeks pulled up here, and hopefully should be getting my new comic book day stuff more regularly so I can show you guys what's coming out. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you guys are interested in more comic book content like hauls, conventions, comic book store walkthroughs, all sorts of comic book stuff, hit the subscribe button. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.